Hello everyone, Jesse Webb, Traders Pro. Market conditions remaining bullish in this bull market, and we're seeing momentum. Had a nice pop yesterday on S&P 500, momentum moving back up into that extreme range. Also seeing breadth starting to move a little bit here, but still relatively muted, and also sentiment up in that extreme complacency location. We haven't seen a buy-sell ratio move much. This still has that bearish less than 1 buy-sell ratio. If we look at this number down here, 0.58. So still some bearish breadth happening here in the market, even though we're still continuing to move higher. That's kind of been the theme here in this last 3 or 4 week uptrend that we've seen. It's happened relatively thinly in terms of participation, not a real broad-based market rally, which could indicate that the tail end of this rally. Currently, we're seeing sentiment up in that upper range. We've seen it, this last market top we saw back this last summer. We saw that hovering in that upper range for a few weeks and then ultimately retraced back to the downside. We have seen some improvement in overall price activity. Well, let's jump and look at the S&P 500 here. Another new high, another new breakout, and another potential support area at this level here, and then just right underneath that 491, and then 484 on S&P 500. So getting up into that upper extreme range, not overly concerning as of yet. The parts of this rally that are concerning currently are just the participation, just not seeing lots of stocks participating in that. Although we are seeing some sectors starting to shift back a little bit here into that uptrend. And we saw, last week we saw 4, 5, 6 hold signals in here and a couple of sells. We're still seeing utilities, real estate not participating. Seeing energy and basic materials, though, starting to come back up, and technology, which has obviously been the leader, transportation, healthcare, everything else has been working in this overall uptrend, still continue to do that and getting a little bit more participation. Also seeing oil and gold, they were in some downtrends, attempting a new uptrend. Let me just remove that. And the color, we want to do this right here. So USO pulling back into that support range at 66, and looking to really try to stabilize. When we start to see this view in the top here, when you get stuck in the middle, lots of holds, short-term trend, downturn trend, that's just stuck in a range and is working at resolving itself as far as that overall uptrend or downtrend is kind of yet to be seen. The overall longer-term downtrend, though, here on the 6-month time frame, is connecting our swing high point and swing low point. For this time frame, that's the Fibonacci snap tool that automatically will grab the high point and low point on the chart and then plot the trend and then give some direction as far as resistance areas. And so we still have that momentum area in the downturn, in the downtrend as well. So oil has now come back up out of that and attempting for some support right here. We'll see what ends up happening on that. And then also gold, we've got attempting this support area right around this 187 range on GLD. And that really looks like it wants to head higher. That long-term trend is just still bullish, and keep an eye on gold, especially if the markets start to retrace or we see any kind of negative, real negative economic news coming out. We're just seeing still good economic news reports, unemployment. Everything's still looking positively in terms of the economic condition. Let's take a look at a few muscle stocks. MLTX. Let's add volume back in. Relatively light volume. Nice confirmation bar at that retracement zone 382. Starting to attempt to get back up into that momentum zone. And a couple of other nice looking patterns here. Palo Alto Networks. Nice confirmation breakout bar on big volume. It's nice to see some additional stocks taking place other than biotech and pharma. That being said, the rest are biotech and pharma, generic drugs, anything in that medical space is just really continuing to do well. Not a bad looking pattern, but also not a lot of confirmation here on CBay. And let's take a look at a couple others that may be in there. Another pharmaceutical, XERS. for you to consider. Still some good opportunities here with stock picking and lots of uptrends, things that are continuing to work. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.